Hello, my name is Mason Sansania from Young Entertainment Mag. Good to meet you.
Good to
Uh,
meet you.
could you state for our readers who you are and who you are in Everybody's Talking About Jamie?
Hello, I'm Lauren Patel. I play Pretty Pasha in Everybody's Talking About Jamie.
Awesome. So I guess the first thing to ask is going into this, what was the audition process like?
So for me, it was like a complete whirlwind. Like I was 17 at school. I was just like putting off doing my homework one night and I just saw it on like a website called like openauditions.com or something like that. And it just said, we're looking for a girl who looks 16, who's Indian, who can sing. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna send in a little video. And it wasn't like an audition video, it was just like a tell us a little bit about yourself. So I did that and I was like, well, I'm just gonna send it into the abyss. And obviously I'm not gonna hear anything back. And then like I did another video, and then I met Jonathan, our director, and Dan Gillespie Fells, our lyricist and composer. And then I met Max, who plays Jamie, in London for another audition. And then I did another one in Sheffield. And this all happened in like 20 days. So I sent my first audition in on the 5th of May, and I found out I got the job on the 25th of May. And then it was like our first day shooting on set with Max and Richard Lee Grant on the 25th of June. So it was like so unbelievably fast.
Wow. Just so 20 days from submitting that first video to finding you got the job, and then just not too long after that, right into the shooting.
Yeah.
You just got swept right up into it, huh?
Got absolutely chucked into it, and now we're in New York.
What
and
was
going on?
what was your first response when you like found out, wait a minute, this wasn't just me sending out a video. This is going to pan out.
So my dad told me, because I was under 18, they had to tell my dad. So my dad texted me because I was in like a revision class. And I just rang him. I was like, you're kidding. You're absolutely kidding. You're kidding. And then I was like, yes, I can't believe I've got it. And then I was like, oh my God, now I have to actually make a movie. How do I even do that? And to be honest, like I like undersold it to myself in my brain. To not get overwhelmed and to not disappoint myself. So in my brain, it was a straight to TV independent film that would maybe get a premiere if we were lucky. And then it turns out it wasn't that. And we've done a tour of the US for 2.5 weeks to promote it. And it's been insane. So now I kind of I'm still expecting someone to come around the corner with a camera and be like, we got you, just kidding.
So if this is, how did that start then? I mean, what was your first day on set like? When you say you undersold it at first in your own head, were you able to keep that process up once you first stepped onto set?
A little bit, to be honest. Like I didn't realize that I was the lead. I thought I was supporting, but our writers were like, no, you're the lead. You're one of the leads. And I was like, cool. Yeah, my first day on set was with Max and Richard E. Grant, which is a very intimidating first day on set. But then once I got there and I saw the whole process, and everybody involved was so lovely and made me feel so supported. And being on set with incredible actors like Richard and Max and Sharon, once you start watching them work, you're just trying to absorb as much information as possible, and it helps that they're so kind and so patient and so generous with like their acting.
That's awesome. Has that been like the norm? It sounds like you've been working with a lot of great people.
Yeah, I've been like really, really lucky that was absolutely the standard. Nobody really treated me like I was new. They treated me like another actor in the scene with them, and that was very, very lovely.
That does sound awesome.
Yeah.
On that same note, what is something you've learned from a fellow cast member? If there's one thing that jumps out at you.
I learned a lot from Max. Max was the actor that I spent the most time on set with, and I learned so much from him, just watching him work, and the confidence and the fearlessness that he brings with everything that he does is something that I'm trying to steal a little bit of, because I'm not as fearless.
I guess that it does bring me to, what was something that was challenging for you? Something new, or just something you didn't expect, or something that provided a roadblock, and how'd you get past it?
I think that one thing that I found a challenge was just the sheer amount that we had to do. Like, I had been in school and my body was not used to shooting for 12, 13 hours a day. And that was very intense. But again, we felt so supported throughout the entire thing. And I also think the dancing, I'm not a dancer, I've never danced. So it was very intimidating, especially, but our year 11 class are a lot of professional dancers, and they were so incredible, both like incredible dancers, but like incredibly supportive when I was trying to learn, and they would take everything and slow it right down and strip everything back and teach me all the basics. And it was very rewarding to be stepping onto set, knowing the choreography, feeling like I could do it. And I owe that to them and to our wonderful choreographers as well.
Very cool. So it sounds like it's been a great experience so far. Are you looking forward to, or do you think you'll pursue another acting instance after this?
Yeah, 100%. I've done a couple of other jobs since, and I am just, I it's I can't imagine doing anything else. Nothing else fulfills me as much as this does and gives me as much joy. You know, I essentially get to dress up and play pretend. It's fantastic. I can't believe it's a real job.
Very cool. Okay, one last question. If this was a story about you, what would your drag name be?
I have been asked this question, and I have decided that my drag name would be Miss Take, because that is what it would be if I was to do drag.
Well, cool. I will be honest, I'm a little surprised you've been asked that enough that you have a ready answer.
Yeah, for some reason people want to know my drag name. Maybe they want me to pursue it.
Well, that's very cool. Nice take. I like it.
Miss Take. Thank you.
Well, Lauren, thank you so much for this. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. Lovely to speak to you.
You too. Our readers are going to love your answers. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.